Let's try to solve this merge to sorted list. Okay, so it's very simple. We are getting to sorted list, right? We need to sort this in increasing order. Yeah, we already know that this is a sorted list. So what we need to do is, let me just show my whiteboard here. Okay, this is my whiteboard, right? Okay, so let it be red. We have two sorted lists. The values are okay. Wait a minute. We have two sorted lists. Let's say 1, 2, and 4, 4, right? Okay, similarly, I have another one also. It is, let's say, let's say 2, 3, and then 4 itself, right? Or 5, okay, 5 and 6, right? Okay, what I need to do is I need to convert this into a one list, a single list. That's the thing I need to do. Let me clear that out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put two pointers in each list. One pointer on this list and another pointer on this list. This is pointer 1, this is pointer 2. Then what I'm going to check is which one of these pointer is smaller. Okay, then in this case, this is the smaller one. Then what I'm going to do is I will take that or take that as my first node. So in this case, this is our first node. So let's build our first node. Then I taken this as was my first node. So I update my first with the next value. Then I check which one of these is smaller. In this case, both are equal. So in that case, depending on the question, I will take the first one or the second one. In this case, I am taking the second one. If it is equal, I will take the second one. So what I done is I just increment that my second, then put that value into this next, right? Okay. Okay, that's fine. Now I'm check which one of these is smaller. In this case, this one is smaller. So I put that below, then update my pointer. Okay, wait a minute. Update my pointer. Okay, now I need the next one. Which one is smaller? This one is smaller. So update the value, then put it right here. Okay, done. Which one is smaller? 4 is smaller. So there is no next pointer. So let's say this is null. Okay, the pointer is right now here. Then I also put the 4 right here. Okay, what is the next value? Now in this case, the one element is null. Okay, this pointer is null. So we know that there is no other list in no other nodes in this list, right? So we also know that these two lists are sorted in ascending, so that we can just simply point this to this node right away, then our answer is like this. That means the final answer will look like this. The 5 will came up here. Oh, wait a minute. The 5 will, oh, wait a minute. Sorry for that. And then the 6 will came up here. Sorry for the wallpaper disturbance. I tend to have so much procrastination. That's why I added a wallpaper like this. Okay, this is the thing we are going to solve this. So how we can solve this? Yeah, let's get back to code, right? So 3, 2, 1. Boom. So let's see that in code. So what we need to do first is we need to create a head like thing to keep track of our nodes. So I initially set it as -1. That means I created a node with value as -1, right? Then what I'm going to do is I will just create a I will just keep track of my end. So this means my head will be, let's say my head will be pointing to this node. Then in the current case, my end also point to this one, right? Okay. Now what happens next? We will run our loop until any one of the node from node becomes null. Okay. So that anyone become null, we need to stop this loop. Then firstly we check which one is smaller. Okay, if the first node in the first is smaller, then what we are going to do is we will just set the next value as the smallest node. That means we will create a add here, then whatever the first value we will put as the current node, then we will move the our end also. Right now I'm not moving the end. Let's see. Then otherwise what we'll do, that we will set the second value as our next of end, then we will update our end. That means our end is going to be here, right? Okay, when any one of the node becomes null, so in that case what you are going to do is after the loop, we know that any one of them becomes null, then the loop will end because we put a and here, right? Okay, now at last we will set the next value of end. That means the next value of end will be, if the first node is not null, then we will put that node as our end value, right? Otherwise if it is null, then we will put the second value as our end. Then what happens? The both are null, simply this will be null. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that, right? Then what we will do, return the head node next. We know that this is our head. Okay, then what we are going to return is the next value of the head, right? This value we will be returning. Why? Because this is a dummy node, this is not included in our answer, right? This is not included in our answer because we need to build a node. That's why we are using like that. So this is it, this is our solution, and hope you have got understood. And what is the time and space complexity? In this case, the time complexity will be of n in the worst case, and the space complexity will be of 1, because we are not using any extra space. This is a only one node, so that becomes constant, right? And we are just changing the next value of each node, so that tensors, so that becomes of 1 in space complexity. So thank you for that. And second, this is a medium level question. No, it's a easy question, so right, thank you.